Literally, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, I should go with Austin. That was literally the first thing I thought in my mind. I was like, I should make one with someone. No, because honestly, I talked to, like a long time ago. My friend's like friends with Christine from BB, like US, like season 16. And she was literally like, oh, like, she's like, always trust at least one person. And she's like, it's always those two that make it to the end.
Literally.
She's like, because they literally only, like, they were 100% trust each other.
Literally.
And she's like, look at Derek and blah, 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 look at blah, 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 like, every time they make it to the end because they literally just trust each other. And I was like, huh.
I literally thought you had one with Julie.
I really
Yeah.
thought. How dare you? Oh, you're so cute knocking.
You want treats?
You know I want one of these, girl. I'm black. No, kidding.
You're so cute. Literally the watermelon, I'm like,
Yes.
We were
so
just
cute knocking.
We were literally just talking about how we like.
I was saying, because my stress is that I feel like I'm really only close to people on your team. Like, I'm close with Vic, I'm close with you. I was like, I feel like close with Beth. And honestly, I don't feel that sketch with Kyle anymore.
I don't feel sketch with Kyle
Me
anymore
either. I
He's
think
just like such a sweetheart.
He's such a sweetheart.
And then I was like, well, fuck me and my team then, because I feel
These
like...
teams are going to be done soon. So don't worry. And then we'll
Yeah,
have
but then I just like worry that like, let's say like Tara won next week or something. Like, let's say we're a team again, and Tara wins, and then like literally they're like, just get rid of Breydon, just get rid of him, girl. Like, none of us really like vibe with him, just get rid of him, and she'll be like, oh,
We need to make an alliance with the cars or something.
That's what I've been stressed out about too, is that I'm like...
I know, I thought I had this great relationship with the guys, but apparently it's
Same.
Latoya.
No, literally, that's why I'm like, what?
Like, are they scared of her? Like, explain
No.
yourself.
I don't know when they got so close. I don't know what
Is
happened.
this soundproof, this room? Like, I'm like,
I
no
don't
idea.
think it's that soundproof, but I wouldn't scream, but...
I'm doing this to you, girl, not today. Like my pink hair, nope.
Yeah, no, that was my thing.
You know what's funny? We didn't even have an alliance.
That's what I was kind of annoyed about, like, this Julie thing. And listen, this is, like, the Julie thing is that, like, obviously, like, I felt close to her, but, like, everyone's like, oh, like, you guys had a final two, like, you guys were literally, like, inseparable, and I was like...
Yeah, that did happen.
And I was like, I only hung out with her on day 1 and day 2, and then she hung out with you after that, and I hung out with Austin.
I know, why did she? I don't know, she just kind of clung. Like, you know, like, it's hard, like, when you're that new and someone says, like...
Hey, let's hang out, like, do you want to go?
Yeah, do you want to... Yeah, like, how many times can you say no? Like, you know, it's just, like, you were all new, but, like...
And that's why I was like, what?
She definitely, like, kind of, you know... Like, I did want my makeup done today and stuff like that, which is fun.
I'll
but
do
I'm
it for
like,
you, too. I can do makeup.
Yeah. Oh, slay
try.
me. Yeah, you guys hooked me up.
Period.
I know, I had to, like, try to just, like, clear it up. Like, I'm just, like, a nice person.
Same,
Like,
that's why,
we did not
that's why I was, like, stressed, because I was like, does everyone think that I'm, like...
Yeah, well, Tara came right up to me, like, very serious, and she's like... I
Are
just
you
want to let
okay?
you know. Yeah, she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah,
Same
why
to me,
wouldn't I be?
she's like, you must be, like, so, like, upset about
I was
this.
like, no, what the fuck, it's a game. Like, no, like, I wasn't that tight with her.
said.
Because everyone thought we had an alliance. Now it makes sense. Are you okay? You guys had an alliance. No, the fuck we didn't.
That's why I was like, what?
Like not with, like...
And then I was like worried. I was like, does everyone think I'm like a flip flopper now? Because like we apparently had a final
Oh, yeah.
2, and then I
Yeah.
was like, bye, girl.
No, girl, honestly, when I saw Breydon and Latoya over there, I was only me. I was like, if Latoya
I
drops,
know. I was so worried.
I'm good.
No, literally
I'm
me.
like, if
I was when it
Latoya
was.
drops and Breydon wins,
Yeah.
Why me? I was like, I
was
felt
like,
safe because
I
I
was
was
thinking
like,
like that too, like
I was like,
Breydon.
oh, if Latoya like wins, obviously then I'm
I would
safe.
have went out with Latoya.
But I was like, for me, I think it'd be better if Austin were to win, because then I was like, then I know that like Vic will stay. I know
we're all
that
good.
Austin will stay. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's a good way to think.
And that's why I was low key like.
If Latoya won, I would have gone out.
I honestly, like, when it was me and her, I'm like, I actually can't lose.
Loki, I was
'cause
like,
I didn't know where I
And
stood.
you didn't.
Just take the deal. Take the deal, Latoya. Just take
I know.
Literally, I was like trying to tell her in her mind. I was like, just take a girl. Just be like, are you sure? Okay. Like,
Guys, that's insane.
but yeah. So I'm just like stressed about like people in my room. I'm like,
No.
who should like? I'm like, I don't know who I should be like. Hey, do you want to be my new bestie in the room?
Yeah.
The teams are so like wrong. Like we need to be with you, Breydon. Oh yeah, Tara rubbed me the wrong way today. Like I like her, but no, I didn't like that.
That's what I've been saying.
Because she's like, I just wanted to like let you know. It's like she was like giving me the scoop. She's like, I really like, I just want to let you know. Like
Literally, or like giving you like her okay.
Julie told about your alliance, like with like you and like Breydon. I was like, we didn't fucking have one.
That's
though.
my thing. Is I'm like, we never. Like
Like, I told her
hands
she
it
doesn't-
off. And that's how I was like, oh, like not like blowing up our game, because like I was just like your friend.
Oh my god, Austin. I owe you my life. Like I owe you my life.
Because I just think we used this week to like damage control whatever that was.
Yo, I'm in trouble. I feel like I'm in fucking trouble. They think I'm
That's
aligned
what
with
I
Julie.
feel.
That my like personality is like really strong. like when they were all applauding with Julie, like no one told me till the last second. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I was the
Me.
Yo, like, I'm done with Latoya. I can't stand her. She's like this mastermind. Like she kept pulling. She was the one that did like ultimately did the switch. I feel like. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it was Latoya who was like the kind of the brains behind it because she didn't like Julie. And then she kept pulling people out of the bathroom, and like she just was lying to me.
Apparently, I think it was Latoya that told Ty that Julie told her about their top like first 4 alliance.
Is that real?
It was.
Yeah.
So
Who was it?
Julie,
the first one that
Kyle.
walked in.
That's happened before. Like how
And
unoriginal.
Beth. And like, so on night 1, when I was like in the room, what's called Kiefer was like, oh, just so you guys know.
Kiefer?
Yeah, he's like, the first 4 have an alliance.
Because they could see?
Yeah, and they're like,
And here?
And they're like, no, they could just see that like me and Tina saw it, and that's why we split them up. We said like, no matter what, those 4 had to be split up on each team. So I was like, it wasn't even Julie. So I was like, so Latoya just like used that information, against Julie.
Yeah, would you ever be cutthroat and still put Latoya? Or you're like, no.
Only
I think it would just look
you
bad
sort
on
like-
it. Would just
Thing
look
is,
bad on you.
If
Yeah,
I
you
did,
can't.
I know that the guys would keep her, and then she'd
Yeah,
be
you
like,
can't. You cannot.
She'd be like, she's not trustworthy.
yeah.
It's almost like, oh, fuck. I don't even know. I'm like, I'm just so happy for you, girl. Ooh, but yeah, I gotta work on, we gotta figure it out if we want to make an alliance with people, or like who. I'm just scared, like, the friend of the person that went home is always the target. Like, it's an easy
Me.
target.
That's
Me, yeah.
me.
It's me now. You got
Girl,
out.
is it me? Are you sure? Who's on the block? Who could be on the block this week?
Well,
Jerry?
not you, baby.
Well, not this week, luckily, but
That's literally why I was like,
But that'll blow over by this week. Like, by the
That's what I
week,
think.
you need a
that's
week
what I
for
think is
these.
gonna happen with Josh.
I
And
feel like he's gonna
people, like, if he
stay.
doesn't go home this week,
He's gonna stay.
I feel like he's just gonna keep staying, and people will be
Can I
like,
be
that was
honest?
weeks ago, like.
It's, hey, girl, this is your HH. Wherever you're going, I'm voting for
the
whatever
thing
you
is,
tell me.
I like him. I don't think he likes me.
And then that's a
I
no.
don't get that